I really, really want to try a British accent right now, but I feel like I would offend someone and embarrass myself. All right, so this one says things in the UK that will put Americans into a coma. It's not going to take much for me. I'm actually exhausted. I haven't been getting any sleep. Let's just dive right into this one, see what we got going on.
Things in the UK that I think would put Americans into a fucking coma because the UK is not real. Number 1, crackheads. I'm sorry, but the homeless people on drugs are a whole nother level of insanity.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing. She just came in real hot there with crackheads is the first thing that she said. I'm not laughing because of crackheads. She's dead serious, but just caught me a little off guard there with crackheads. Okay, let's keep going.
Sanity. Like, we have people giving you roses. We have people scrapping. We have people stealing people's crutches. Yeah? There is never a dull moment in the streets of England, of Essex, of anywhere. Yeah? Mainly Essex, though. Because what do you mean I turn my head and there is a homeless man running away with somebody's crutches, and then he gets boshed in the face by another homeless woman because he stole £5 off her? They were both on drugs, by the way, and that £5 was definitely for a little bit of something. But the fact that it's just so normal to see homeless crackheads everywhere, just scrapping each other and just being weird and barking and meowing at you and singing to you, it's strange. And it's scary, very scary. And also how the homeless people like to put themselves by like the cash machines, because there is a very guilt-tripping thing about that. I was getting cash out once to pay my hairdressers. My hair was costing me £288. I was getting that cash out, and what does this man do? He yells at me, "Get me something out too, darling!" Okay, yeah, I will. Generally, all I could think was if I don't get this man some cash out, then I'm either going to be smoked in a zoot myself, or I'm going to be murdered.
Okay, right. This girl's hilarious, by the way. What is this music she's got playing in the background, though? It's kind of driving me nuts. I can still hear it pretty well, though. Hopefully we can kind of tame that down for y'all. If you can't hear it, that means that we did it, but if not, you can hear the music playing. So crackheads and homeless people are a serious problem in the UK. I feel like that's everywhere, though. I don't think that would put me into a coma. Like, I've been to Los Angeles before. You want to see crackheads? Go to LA. It's pretty nuts. All right, so homeless is her number 1. I like how she says, yeah. It's so funny. Oh, it's adorable.
Yeah, I got him out of tenner. I said, there you go. There you go. I was like, do you want me to go get you some food with the money? He was like, no. No. Goodbye. Have a blessed day. So yeah, the people in England that are on the streets and are on the drugs all the time, they are a whole nother level of strange and crazy. However, do not think that I'm bullying these people, because everyone seems to think that I'm bullying everyone. No, I actually am friends with most of the crackheads in town. One of the lads gave me roses. Gave me 4 roses, and when I gave 2 of the roses to the woman who's homeless across the street, yeah, they're friends and they yell at each other across the road, yeah, and then the guy gave him a tenner. He loves me now. He sings to me every time I walk past him. Just want to clarify, I don't dislike these people. I actually think that they're probably the most interesting people in the world, and they do bring joy to my life. Number 2.
I like how she throws in the little American accent there with number 2. Is that what she was doing? I feel like that's what she was doing. She did it on purpose. That's hilarious. This is great. This is honestly hilarious. She's just super entertaining to watch. I'm having a blast here. Yeah, so homeless people. I mean, I'm usually very cordial and nice to homeless people. I'm also a man, not a woman. So I'm sure when homeless people approach women, it's a little bit more sketchy, you know? Grown man walking down the street, a homeless man approaches me. Don't feel threatened. I mean, unless it's in like a really bad part of town. But, you know, I try and help them. I've given homeless people rides in my car. They're like hitchhiking before. Literally just driving down the road, standing out there. I'm like, where are you going, buddy? We were in California, and he said he was trying to get to Texas. I was like, I'm going like 3 exits down the road. If you want a ride, I'll get you some food. He's like, yeah, that's fine. Literally went through like a, fast food drive-through. Gave him a couple tacos, pulled off 3 exits, and he got out, and he's like, thanks. I'm like, wild. All right, let's keep going. She's going to number 2 here.
Bossmans at corner shops, yeah? Everybody's got a boss man.
Hold on.
To clarify, I don't dislike these people. I actually think that they're probably the most interesting people in the world, and they do bring joy to my life. Number 2, bossmans at corner shops, yeah? Everybody's got a boss man. Everybody's got a guy who will sell them what they shouldn't be sold. I'm talking about the children of the towns, the the youths of Essex sort of thing. There's a Bossman on every fucking turn of the street, okay? Along with there being vape shops everywhere as well. Like, these shops brand themselves as candy stores, and you look inside and there is a blown up, raw, like, zoot just sitting there, along with 100 colourful bongs and about every other disposable juice and vape liquid that you could possibly see in the world, in rainbow order. That is not a candy shop, my friend. You are just selling to children, because that is candy to their eyes. And also the Bossmans, yeah? The Bossmans, it's a man that you make friends with who actually does not care about the law or his licence to sell. And he basically is normally always trying to hit on the girls and just is either scared of the boys or really likes them. And these guys, and it's always the men, by the way, I don't think I've ever had a boss woman, because they always ask for my ID.
I'm having a little bit of a culture shock here. A boss man? What is a boss man? Just like a guy that runs a shop that kind of like runs the neighborhood? Is that what I'm getting? Like the boss man? I don't know. This is something I've never heard of before. She's using a couple of phrases that I have no idea what she's talking about, but I'm trying. I'm tagging along here.
The men, they're like, yeah. Do you want more? Do you want this? There's a deal on with this one. You can have this one. I know I can see your college lanyard. I know that you're not 18, but I will give it to you anyways. They will never ID you. They don't care. And if anything, they give you bargains and deals. Like, we were trying to get some buzzballs for a night out, and my friend basically went to 2 different guys that she knows, and she was like, okay, how many can I get for this, and how many can I get for that one? And then she went back to her favourite one and said, well, this guy's offering me this price, so do you want me to go to him, or are you going to lower the price to me? And they always do it. They don't care. They love you. They will always love you. They are your loyal fans, okay? The boss fans of the world are the best people. But in America, you would actually get, I think, even arrested if you did try to consume or buy alcohol under the age of 21.
Okay, yes. I think I have an idea of what she's talking about now. I was a little confused there. We don't call them boss mans, though. It's so funny. This is hilarious.
Number 3, roadmen. Now, I know there's, like, roadmen and then there's, like, gangsters in America, but roadmen are, like, a whole nother level. Like, the roadmen aren't trying to start music videos and they're not trying to, like, flex their guns. No, the roadmen have their hands down their pants, hoods up, and will blur their faces out on their Instagram posts. Yeah. And also, let's just clarify, they like to be, like, shanky sort of thing, you know? The hokey pokey, but with the pointy sticks of death. And there is nothing that terrifies me more than roadmen, because why are they so intimidating?
Roadmen.
Mainly because of their Instagram posts. What do you mean that you've got a chef in your fucking hand and you're like this? No, please, no. Like, roadmen is so intimidating, and also, they just pull the baddest bitches too. I don't know how they do it, but they do. And I think that generally would shock Americans. What?
Okay, so it's like a gangster, and she's surprised that they pull the baddest bitches? She doesn't know that, like, women like bad boys? I don't know how she doesn't know that. All right, this is hilarious.
How the fuck would you feel walking down an alleyway as an American person in England and just seeing a massive group of roadmen with their hands on their fucking pants, warming up their fingers with their ball sacks, yeah? Looking at you like this. Run. Number 4. That was 5, but we're going to get rid of that finger there. Tipping. Now, tipping isn't mandatory in the UK, and honestly, until I'm a millionaire, I'm not tipping either. Unless somebody has gone out of their way and actually made me feel like, you know what, yeah, you actually are a nice person. Like, the only time I've ever tipped is at a nail salon where this one girl could actually do my fucking nails properly, because the fucking nail salons in England too, yeah. Oh, we'll get onto that. But, you know, tipping. In America, tipping's mandatory. You always tip quite a lot. You have to tip. In the UK, you don't. You can actually remove a tip off the bill.
Well, it's not mandatory. You don't have to tip, but it's more frowned upon. But yeah, we've been over tipping culture. I feel like I got a handle on tipping culture, but I'm probably just gonna tip anyway. I don't know. I don't know yet.
Yeah, like Bill's, the actual restaurant, tries to add a £10 tip. No, your food is shit. Okay, what do you mean I spent 15 quid on 2 things of mac and cheese that were this big and tastes like a whole bottle of vodka and wine mix? There was no sauce, there was no pasta, it was wine. I didn't like it. It wasn't nice. Tipping is just not a normal thing that we do unless, like, you're tipping a little bit or you've gone on, like, a fancy night out and you probably have taken the piss a bit.
The music. Oh my God. What is she playing over this video? The music is so loud. I don't know if I can handle it. It's crazy.
And then you do tip. Anyways, number 5. Nail salons in England. I'm sorry, but the nail salons in England are ruthless.
I have no feedback on this. Nail salons, I don't know what they're like in America. I have no idea, so. We're skipping nails because I know absolutely nothing about nails. So we're going to number 6.
Number 6. The price difference. Now, I know this may sound weird, but I'm sorry, America, you overcharge so much. What do you mean you're paying tax for your meal? Yeah, for food you are going to eat and then shit out. But also, your prices are about 10 times more expensive than ours. Like, I know there's a difference in currency, but still, why is it so expensive? What do you mean that a coffee in America is about 2 times the price of a coffee from Starbucks in England? What? And then you've got, like, the fucking fancy little shops. We didn't have that. We have a Farm Foods. Sounds fancy, but it's not. We have a Morrison's, an M&S. We don't have the fucking expensive one that you have at all the celebrity shop at. No. We don't need that. Like, it's just food that's overpriced. And honestly, it's a rip-off, and us English people know that.
So before we get to number 7, I got to see some of these comments because this is hilarious. This one says, girl, have you seen America? I wonder if she's referencing homeless people. Girl, go to Chicago or NY. Don't go to Chicago. Maybe she's probably referencing the homeless as well. Yeah. New York's beautiful, though. You should definitely check out New York if you ever visit America. Guys, I only just realized America doesn't have Primark. So, how can you live? What is Primark? I don't know what that is. What does that mean? This one says, I'm Canadian and now I'm scared for my trip to England in summer. Don't be scared. Come on, you'll be fine. Chill out, bro. What do we got here? Why are homeless people so scary? I want to help them, but I can't afford to, and I feel so bad. And sometimes they yell at me and follow me like, please, what do I do? What do I even do? They scare me. Wait, why are homeless people so scary? Okay. Yeah, because they scare you and they chase you around. Well, let's check out a couple more here. The UK is crazy. I've heard a little bit of that. UK not real, bro. Right underneath it. That's hilarious. Jumping straight in with number 1. I love it. Yeah, she did. She came in hot with number 1. All right. Let's get back to the video. Let's see number 7.
And last but not least, number 7 is our government. Now, in the UK, we actually don't have to worry about what we say about our prime ministers to get let into the country if we leave. And also, we have freedom of speech. I know that may sound very strange to you guys, but we do have freedom of speech along with freedom of our own bodies, and women actually have a say in what goes on, you know? And we also do not have our rights taken away from us for being a woman and getting pregnant. That does fall all back onto the government and the men that run America. I'm not saying names because otherwise I will never be able to come into America. However, that is the fact and that is the truth. And honestly, I think you should come over to England and enjoy the whole thing I've just told you, because if that has not sold England to you, they don't know what will. And also,
all right,
we have London. I like London. It's nice. It's not a shopping mall. It's not Los Angeles either, but it is London. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely want to see London. All right, shout out to her. I'm going to link her video down below. The last number 7 there, I think she's maybe reading into the media a little bit too much. She can come to America anytime she wants. You can say whatever you want. I can say whatever I want. I can say Donald Trump is an idiot. There you go. Completely fine. But it doesn't, and I'm not saying that you know what? I don't want to get into the political stuff, you guys, but she said you guys have freedom of speech. Some of the news I see is like people are getting trouble for social media posts in England, though. So I don't know. I'll let you guys hash that out in the comments. Very interesting, fun video. Laugh my ass off. She is adorable, really funny. I hope she makes more content, keeps doing it, because she's doing a fantastic job. So check her out. I'll have the link below if you guys want to go give her some love on her channel. Tell her I sent you, and I will see you guys in the next one. Appreciate you watching. Peace.